time for the tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. It's all offense all the time. Swing and a miss with the jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. A swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury and that.
You've switched off completely.
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They both want a highlight reel knockout. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? He scores with that right hand. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it looks like two.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Down goes Fury. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he scores with the counter. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Do you believe this? That counter punch caught him clean. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Missing with the left hook. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
What are you doing? Come on. You switch.
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And down goes Fury. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Do your business.
I need you to go back out.
Let's do it. Okay.
Time in already.
Let's go.
That's it. Set him up with a jab, though. Set him with a jab and then look for the Switched off. What you doing?
Do your business.
Don't let him get in your head.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. It's all offense all the time. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Lomachenko in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
The right hook can't miss. They blocked the left there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Jab to the body. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until the referee said stop.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Parries that jab away. Good defense there to stop that hook. Good defense on that right hook. Just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell's...
There's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I've got to see that again.
Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instruction. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the...
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round.
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That left hook won't score. There has been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. You don't want to trade shots. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner head. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. He blocks that jab. And he caught him with a left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? Insane action. He blocks the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Nice counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Whoa, wait a minute. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? How is Frazier still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch, counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Hold it right there. And down goes Wilder. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Wilder.
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
The bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. It's all offense all the time. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Does well to block that left jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
You start to make mistakes and you're switching off on me.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Blocks that left hook. Well done with that counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Beautiful counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He misses with that jab. It's Frazier in trouble. Good defense from Frazier. Hold that thought. Frazier covering up. He's down goes Joe Frazier. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Final 10 seconds. seconds here. Unless we get some late drama, I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to...
Switch on. Switch on.
Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That big hook doesn't land. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here.
That's his round.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just missed with that hook. Nice defense on that hook. And that hook misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with the hook. Jab does not score. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a...
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. So here we go. Should be a good one. Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Let's see if they go to the body. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones. And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He blocks the jab. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he just misses with that jab. Missed with that jab. Good counter punching. Does well to block that left jab. Misses. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy.
Focus. Big deep breaths.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit.